First game was Bournemouth Fulham.
Think
1-0
about
to 1-0 to
3-1.
3-1. Sorry,
3-1.
3-1 to Bournemouth.
It was 1-0.
Yeah, it was 1-0 to Fulham.
Yeah.
They took the lead.
late in the game as well. It was like
Yes.
the 70th minute.
They took
Yep.
the lead, and after 70 minutes, Fulham scored the opener 1-0.
Yep.
And then Super Semenyo, flip's sake, what that guy has done! My God,
6
And
goals
then
and 3 assists.
Yeah.
7 games.
He's a one-man operation out there at Bournemouth.
Mm.
You almost got to stop him, and then you have a chance. Yeah, versus this team. Like they're a decent outfit, but he's one of the best players in the Premier League. He's doing what Salah did last year, and look where they are, top 4.
Absolute fire.
Right? That's what
Absolute
happens.
fire. Yeah.
It's exactly what happens. But I don't know, man. Areola, his reputation continues to grow. Kluivert has come back. He's fit. That'll make a big difference because he's probably their second best player.
Yep.
And yeah, great result for Bournemouth. Fulham, a little bit unlucky.
Well, they're playing Josh King up front. He's a midfielder, 18-year-old midfielder.
Yeah, but this was a really close game. This wasn't a huge. This wasn't a tidal wave towards Bournemouth. This was a very close game. And then they got the goal, and then you thought, Fulham might be able to hold on here. And then just last 15 minutes, these guys ran over him. You know?
Man, Fulham need a striker ASAP.
Yeah.
Both of them are out. Munez and what's his name? I forgot his name. The Mexican striker that got injured against us.
Jimenez.
Yeah.
How could you forget? He scored after 3 and came off after 11, and then you won.
I'm trying to forget it. That's the problem.
If he didn't come off, you probably lost that game.
Unbelievable permutations. But
big permutations. No, but that's what I'm saying. Josh King, the 18-year-old, they're putting a centre midfielder up front. He's 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know who else has impressed me? This Truffert for Bournemouth has impressed me.
The left back.
He's been really good, eh?
Yep.
He's just slotted right in. He's replaced Kirkez. Kirkez is going through a world of hurt at Liverpool. And this guy's just walked in and said, yep, I'll pick this up.
Guess who nearly snapped him up? Have a wild guess.
Who?
Villa.
Why? But you got 3 left backs on the books. How many more?
Digne was on the out, and then we re-signed him.
Oh, you nearly signed him. That would have been the swap.
Trufford's actually, you know what, going forward, he's a lot better than Kirkez. Kirkez is a better defender. That's the caveat.
Could be the system too. Could be the system.
Yeah.
But Trufford offers a lot going forward. Whereas I don't think Kirkez was just a very solid defender when he was.
No, he was mad going forward at Bournemouth, man.
No, he's more.
He was good. He was good at Bournemouth.
He was good, but I'm saying as a defender, he's better than Trufford.
Yeah. Tottenham leads. What a smash and grab! Yeah.
I thought Tottenham were very lucky. Leeds,
very lucky.
Just cannot finish. They're at home.
I think Leeds XG was like just under 2 goals. I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
Calvert-Lewin's XG would have been over 4 if he converted some of the stuff he had in his lap.
So
how bad is that guy?
He's wasted as hell.
That's match fixing what he did there. Someone's got to check. He's copped a direct payment from someone at Tottenham. That's ridiculous what he did.
He was shocking. Luckily, that Okafor played well. The other winger, he on the left was good. But yeah, overall, there be some bad chances, man. Normally good teams will put them away. That's a 3. That could have been 2-3, 4-0, or 4-2 or whatever.
Do you know what killed Leeds? When they brought in Jack Harrison on the left, man, he could not get past the press. He's terrible.
Yeah, he's
usually reliable.
He was so...
He's gone backwards.
Yeah. Bad. He couldn't get past their press, dude.
He's lost his way.
He's a Man City guy. Man City
and in turn, they couldn't get it to Okafor. Okafor was killing it the first half.
He was.
But apart from the injuries that Tottenham got, they've got Kulusevski and Maddison now, obviously long term.
Yeah.
This is almost their full strength team.
No, they don't have Solanke and Richarlison came off the bench.
Really, Richarlison. Solanke, okay, the tell might be more dynamic than Solanke, and Solanke hasn't shown us too much. Like this I don't know. Tottenham, who?
They got the Juventus striker. I forgot his name from PSG.
Kolo Muani.
Yeah,
on loan.
He hasn't played. He hasn't played a minute.
Yeah, okay.
And he's really good.
Yeah.
Well, can be.
He's very hit or miss, that guy, man.
Well, they've got all their so 2 strikers injured, plus Kulusevski, plus Maddison. That's 4
They've got like 3 second choice strikers. They don't have one proper frontline striker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've got 3 number 2s. They got options, but they're all like a second choice striker at a top team. You know what I mean? Like they're not Richarlison, Solanke. These are backups, man. Like that.
Yeah.
For what Tottenham are trying to accomplish,
Yeah.
So this is who they've got, and Xavi Simons hasn't hit the ground
Nah,
running. He's been very bad.
Very quiet.
Very quiet.
It's almost a competition between him and Wirtz to see who's the worst German attacking midfielder who came from the Bundesliga. I mean, he's not German, but who came from the Bundesliga? They've both been really bad.
They're pretty deep up front. Like not quality. Like Richarlison, Brendan Johnson, Kudos, Tell, Solanke, Xavi Simons, Moani, Kulishevsky, Madison. That's 8-9 players I've got there. That's a lot.
It is, but
in terms of they've got good
how many
pieces.
of them do you want to have? I don't know. I think they're better on paper than what they are in writing. Like they started off, they had the new manager bounce, and I think they're slowly starting to fade. This was a real false result for me.
Yeah.
Leeds with anyone half competent up front, they're up 2-3-0, and then everyone's looking at Thomas Frank like, what's going on here? Like that's how unlucky they were. But that's the challenge Leeds is going to have. If they don't score goals, they're going to really struggle to stay up.
Big time.
But having said that, all the promoted teams, I think, are miles better this year than I've ever seen them.
Oh, so big time. They're giving it to the teams. Do you know what I was saying the other night? I like it when the teams, like rough teams that Leeds at home, when they go in hard in tackles against these big teams, which forces Tottenham to not play their game. You got Palini and all these other guys. Yeah, they start playing studs up footy. That's what I like seeing these smaller teams when they give it back to these big teams.
Oh, rattle hard.
It's true. But look, Tottenham, at the end of the day, it's about results. They got 3 points, but I think their position is a bit false. They have not looked good at all, and they've picked up points, right? How long is that sustainable for Tottenham?
And the goal they scored, Tell's one, was heavily deflected as well of Pascal.
But he hit the post as well, Tell.
As I said, Jay, this was a very, very fortunate 3 points for Tottenham. Big trip to the Emirates. Headed over to Jay. Arsenal.
Man, you know what? I was expecting a massive rout here. Look, we had a lot of chances. Eze had a couple of chances. Gyökeres played really well as well. Yeah, dude. Gyökeres played well as well. Just the only caveat or the only flag I'm going to lift up here is Gyökeres needs to start scoring. He's offering a lot. He's making a lot of good runs. He's playing the target man really role. He's opened it up for our midfield and our wingers. He has. I've noticed a big shift in how we play versus the last couple of years with him in the middle. Even though he's not providing any his output hasn't been that great. He's actually opening up the game for us, which in turn you've got like Eze coming through. Trossard's hit the post a couple times, and even Saka as well. But yeah, I just think, like, look, it's West Ham. It's Nuno's first game. They actually played okay, West Ham. They weren't that bad. They definitely played a lot different than they were at the start of the season. But all in all, like, it's I just was hoping we'll get in a bigger scoring route on them. But 2-0, I'll take it.
They just had no threat against Arsenal.
Nothing.
And if you've got no threat, you're in trouble. Like, you're on the back foot. Like, you can't get out. And look, for me, the only blight for Arsenal is Gyökeres. Everything else is perfect. Like, you've travelled to Liverpool, you've travelled to Newcastle, 2 traditionally tough games for anybody, let alone Arsenal, who are trying to win the Premier League. You've come away unscathed, pretty much. I mean, you lost one, but you won one. And you're on top of the table and playing well. Everything's going really well, and you've picked up some injuries, and it's not affecting you at all. You just keep moving along. You just keep motoring along. So I don't know. I just think this was a really good result for Arsenal. They got the job done. They didn't play amazing, but they had enough chances to win. They could have racked up 3 or 4 easy.
That's my point. Yeah. It's our finishing is the problem still. We're getting a lot of chances, and our XG was like, I think it was 3 or over 3 or something like that. So we had like almost 70% possession as well. So we did dominate the game. It's just the final third, just finishing. We still aren't there yet.
Yeah, I mean, look at that midfield. Eze, Rice, Odegaard. Like, that's
loaded.
That's right now you got the best defense.
But he's injured.
But you got the best defense in the Premier League, and you've probably got the best midfield in the Premier League, right? So when you've got 1-1 for 2 lines of your 3, your attack at the moment isn't firing. And this is what I said. Like, if Gyökeres gets 20, if he can get 20 goals in the Prem, like 1 out of every 2, you guys are going to win the Prem because you've got such a good foundation the rest of the team. But if he gets 15 and these midfielders start slowing down a little bit, then you're going to start looking at him and he's got to deliver. And I think what I said earlier, it's still early days, but you're getting to the 10-game mark where you can almost make a decision, an informed opinion. If he doesn't pick up the scoring, like this is West Ham, you've got 67% of the possession. You're at home. A good striker should be just pummeling the goal, or getting on the end of things. You know what I mean? That's what a good striker does. The jury's out on him. This is not the Portuguese, which is the 5th or 6th best league in Europe, right?
I agree. Look, I think we're masking the problem of the scoring because we're winning every game comfortably, right? So I think eventually it'll come through. He has been playing well. Like if you actually see what he does, these runs and how he presses as well, like he lays off the pass to the wingers, target man sort of thing. He's doing everything right. It's just what we paid for, he's not doing essentially. So
it just makes me think this team would have looked like with Ekitike up top. What does this Arsenal team look like with Ekitike?
Well, they're at their first, so it wouldn't make a difference now.
Okay, but Rick, what I'm saying is they're first because the defense and midfield are carrying them, right? Is that sustainable for 38 games? You need your strikers and attackers to come through eventually, right?
Yeah, but man, they've got, look who's scoring for them. Literally everyone but Gyökeres. Well, Gyökeres still got 3 goals. Yeah. But I was going to say, just on Arsenal, they've played probably the toughest first 7 games out of everyone.
They've had hard, yeah.
You know, Newcastle, City, Forest, Liverpool, Leeds, Man United. That's hard.
And we won both Champions League games as well.
Won both of them.
Yeah, you've been good, man. You've been good.
And now they've got a bit of a lighter run. So Gyökeres could pick up some goals now and he end up in the conversation for Golden Boot all of a sudden. So it could swing.
Holland is there.
No, I know. Holland's way ahead, but I'm just saying he can pick up some heavy goals now.
He could pick up some momentum. Yeah.
So, I'm confident in him picking it up. I feel like he's got everyone around him that can facilitate for him, right? He just needs to put the
it seems everyone's lifted for you. Everyone outside of Gyökeres is actually lifted.
Everyone's gone up.
Everyone's gone up a notch.
He's been really good. Saliba and Gabriel obviously we know what they are. And your mid Eze is just he's really injected a bit of energy into this team, man. I like what he's done.
And Zubimendi didn't start.
And Jay, that Mosquera, they're touting him big. They got big tabs on him. A lot of people talking about us Mosquera.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, for sure.
They're saying he's too good to be on the bench. I don't know, but for now,
he's a kid, man. He's young.
Yeah, he's 21.
I know.
I reckon he's at Arsenal. You know.
Well, Saliba. Well, look, there's the rumor Saliba might be heading to Real Madrid, but we did resign him.
A new deal.
No, I know, but look, anything's possible, dude. You have end of the year. If we don't win anything, you never know what happens.
It
might
could
force
change
his way out.
football.
Isak might have been the catalyst of all these new type footy players that might push their way out of the contract.
Yeah.
So
if they're winning titles, I don't think it'll push out. But
no, I'm saying hypothetically, if we don't.
Oh,
but look, this
was on you.
This is an ordinary West Ham team.
I'm looking at the heat map, but it's literally all in West Ham's box. There's 21 shots.
It's Nuno.
Yeah, dude.
Nuno, just sat deep, man. 4-5-1, but Fulkrug up front. It's not as if they had a pacey striker.
Man, how bad is Fulkrug? My God, bro, he's terrible. But this is Fulkrug.
No, I know, but they're both
27 million. Fulkrug.
Yeah, it's too much money.
He's so bad. He's probably one of the worst strikers.
Somerville and Bowen.
Huh?
They do have Somerville and Bowen to actually run the wings. They're
Bowen.
Pacey.
You see Bowen? He's threatening he might leave at the end of the season.
Yeah, of course, but he's
where he'll
28, 29. Newcastle.
Yeah. If he wasn't 28, he'd be good at Newcastle already.
Next
game, Man U, Sunderland.
I told you, Man U will give it to them at home. They'll lift up at home. Dude, they had about, honestly, 30 chances.
Rick tipped a draw. I tipped a Man U win.
Yeah,
Rick wasn't confident in them.
I didn't think Man United will get up. I didn't think Man United will get up for this, but clearly they have. So I was wrong.
Nah,
dude, they played really well.
United played very well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say very well, but they played. They did enough, right? They did enough. Well,
Sunderland's not an easy team to beat, right? Plus, the way that United's been playing, you got to give it to them.
Your boy Sesko chucked 2 goals now. 2 goals from a very flashy start.
Sunderland at home, man. Come on, look. Did you see the goal he scored? They just basically left him open. What is this?
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that things can be overridden quickly. Like, look at Voldemar. He's got 3 goals, 1 shin pads, blah, blah, blah. But they're goals. Headers, shin pads, push the back.
We'll get to Newcastle. Don't compare
we'll get to that.
Don't compare the two. Anyway, I think we've got enough sample.
It's good that Amorim...
Look, I still met... Yeah, look, it's good for all of us.
Yeah,
we want Amorim to hang around. We're all neutrals. We want Amorim to hang around. No one advocating for job losses on this podcast. But for me, it's just a case of when, not if. It's he's got a stay of execution for now, but this team is not good enough. He's gonna, mid-table team. Is that gonna be enough for him?
Do you know who's really impressed me? I like Diallo a lot. That Diallo guy's got a bit of pace and flash to him. I don't mind Diallo. And if he was smart enough and he got rid of Casemiro and put Kobe Manu in there, I think they'll start getting a few more results. There's little tweaks he can do. He's just not picking up on them. I don't know why.
Yeah, but he's got Casemiro on that side as well.
Yeah. He's still playing Fernandes in that central midfield role when we've got enough sample that the guy can't defend.
Yeah.
He doesn't, he's not a central midfielder.
Silly.
This is a Sunderland team that try to camp, in their own half. Like, what I'm saying is a lot of things were masked in this game. Sunderland are not good at all. No. So, maybe the bubbles burst on them.
Maybe.
Yep. All right, next game.
Chelsea,
Liverpool.
We have late kickoff on Saturday.
Speaking of bubble burst,
man,
what do you feel, Jay? That's your rival right there.
Well, I called the Chelsea win. I said 1-0, but still 2-1, same deal. I hate Chelsea. This is the first time I actually went for them. It's actually came at a perfect time as well. They're now back to. I think Liverpool's lost 3 in a row now, including
3 in 8 days.
3 in 8 days. It's not a good look for them.
Yeah.
No. 2 Premiers, Palace, Galatasaray, and now Chelsea. So it's not looking good for them, to be honest. Isak hasn't been firing at all. Szoboszlai is still playing well. He's playing well. Salah didn't really get into the game either. So,
it doesn't get easier for him either.
No, it doesn't. So they played Connor Bradley right back again, and he got skinned. And then
for the second game in a row, he got subbed at half time.
Yeah.
Off. And then Szoboszlai ends up going back there. And then Konate comes off after 56 minutes. And then Gravenberch goes back into defense. So 2 of his starting mids, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai, went into the back 4 after 55 minutes.
And Frimpong didn't play.
And then we haven't even spoken about Kirkes, who also got subbed at 55 minutes. So this team, and then when we spoke about it last week when we were previewing, Salah's not running back. And if he's not going to be doing what he did last year and score goals, right, well, the Wirtz dropped. He got dropped out of the. He didn't make the cut. Right,
he came on for Bradley.
That's what I'm saying. Like and that's where they push Szoboszlai back there. That's not the answer. The answer is not to put your best mids in defense because you don't trust your defenders. Konate's fallen off a cliff. Kirkes does not know how to. He's lost out there. And Bradley was meant to be the Trent replacement long run, and it's been a disaster. It's no surprise Cucurella got down the flank and put a beautiful early ball in, like literally took everybody out with that ball. And Estavio, hey, what a prospect he is, eh? Right wing.
He's awesome.
He just looks something else, that kid, Yeah. And he did the job. Like, Liverpool just at 6s and 7s, they're playing basketball, they're going up and down, up and down, up and down. And They've killed
Ekitike's form by benching him.
Yeah,
that was a big mistake. Like, all right, aside from how much they spent on Isak, you don't just because he's spent 130, 140 million. And you play the guy that's in form, right?
Yeah. Well, you have to. Sorry,
it's hard. Sorry, go for it. It's hard because you got to play Isak into form as well. He's not even in form, so you got 2 problems there. One guy's out in form, needs to run with him. The other guy's out of form, he needs to be in form. So he's got 2 different dilemmas. The problem is leaving Isak out you need to get that guy in form. He's the lead striker of that team for me. Even though Ekitiki's scoring better, but overall I'd trust Isak any day of the week in all competitions, and he's way out of form. So you got to play him. That's any tricky part.
Yeah, but how long can you wait until he starts scoring, Rick? It's been a couple games now.
He didn't have a preseason.
I disagree.
But Rick, you're spending 130 mil on someone a proven product. Yes, you want him to score straight away. He can't be waiting 3-4 games.
He can't. Impossible. And I'll tell you why it's impossible. He was on strike doing keepy-ups in Newcastle. He didn't have preseason. You can't play. It's very hard.
But that territory is Mbappe and Haaland value territory. These are guys that are coming in. You want 40 goals.
That's a British record. It's the highest transfer fee ever broken in England, right? £125 million.
For me, you got to play him in form. No, I know, but you got to play him to get some form. He needs some game time, dude. Can't sit him on the bench.
But I disagree with that. I think, to Jay's point, Ekitike is the form striker. You've looked good while he's been there.
He's won them games.
Before Isak even got into the team, you were going along well, like not playing amazing, but you're winning games. Isak has got to take it off him. And then, if you want to start him in the Champions League, because the group phase, it's almost impossible to miss out on that top 26 or whatever it is, top 24. If you want to play him in the Champions League in midweek and give Ekitike this game, that's the more important thing. Like, this game was more important than Fenerbahce in Turkey. If you lost in Turkey, which they did, it's not going to halt their ability to get to the next round. It's a free hit. I don't know. I agree with Jay. I think Ekitike's got to keep rolling with Ekitike until Isak shows he can take that spot.
And then you have, if Ekitike is not playing, then you have two strikers you've spent over 200 million on that are out of form. So where do you go from there, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Ekitike is out of form. I just think
but if he doesn't play,
he's not playing.
Chuck, if he doesn't play, he's going to lose match sharpness. He's not going to be as good as he was the first 3-4 games, right? So,
but they're in that many comps, they can afford to rotate him. I'm just saying, I'd want to get Isak up to speed as much as possible. He's only played 3 or 4 games now.
Yeah, but
I would 30 mil.
But Ricky, I wouldn't be. Well, that's on him. He's got to show up to speed. It's not as if they don't have Darwin Núñez up front. They've got a striker they spent £85 million on.
Yeah,
like that's a big signing.
Who's on the bench?
Who's on the bench? Who's scoring? Right, this is not Darwin Núñez. You get him out, let Isak find some form.
Yeah,
Ekitike's got to start. He's a massive, third highest signing I think ever for Liverpool. He's a huge signing for them.
Yeah,
let him start. Isak, we've got all these other comps. When you show me something, you can get in the team. But you've got the number 9 jersey. The intention is you're the main striker.
Yeah,
but you can't be until you're ready.
Isak's still adjusting.
Their 4 best players have been Ekitike. Obviously Van Dijk has done okay, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch.
Yeah,
those 4 have kept this team where they are. 4 players have done really well.
Alisson's been okay as well.
Oh, sorry, Alisson. Yeah. Alisson, I meant to say him. Yeah. So, So, I mean, look, Wirtz has found that this is a very fast league and very physical, and he had more time in Germany, right? And this has been a real shock to him. He's a good player. I think he'll come good. Like it'd be a brave person to say I've seen enough and he won't settle in the Premier League. He will be good because he's smart enough and he's skillful enough. He'll learn to adapt. But how much damage is going to happen for Liverpool by the time he gets there? You know what I mean? Could that cost him the title?
Well, 3 in 8 days. Geez, it's not looking good.
Nah, not at all.
Well, just wait. Like they're still second and they're still playing horrific. So I said,
Rick, all their wins have been lucky, man.
Yeah,
Jay. The way this comp's going, you guys could drop a couple of games, and all of a sudden we're talking about you guys having a bad season. That's
but we passed.
You're playing well. Arsenal's playing well and getting results.
Liverpool's not playing well.
But they've only they've dropped. They're only a point behind you, Jay.
Yeah, they're still there. They're still there. But the problem is there's a lot of question marks over Liverpool. They've got their central defense is weak. Kanate's a problem. Their fullbacks are getting subbed off at half time. Their midfielders are being launched into defense, and they've got a Premier League record signing that hasn't hit the ground running. And the second most expensive player in the Premier League, he looks even worse than him, right? And think about what they lost. They lost Diaz. Yeah. He was very good for them last year, right? Yeah, Diaz was really good. Robertson was slipping, but he at least wasn't making the mistakes that Kirkes is, right? And Trent's creativity, they have not replaced that creativity, because Wirtz has been so bad. And who was the biggest benefactor of Wirtz's Trent's creativity last year? Your mate Salah. Every time he ran through, Trent hit him. You know what I mean? How many times did I see Salah running in on goal, and you're going, where did that pass come from? Trent's dinked it over everybody. You know what I mean? That has not happened. So There's a lot of cogs that are not good.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're two different fullbacks. They're meant to be pacey, get by the byline, put the cross in. They're just whereas Trent and Anders and Robertson are a bit more slower, a bit more better on the ball, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Different style.
So their wingers are not great. Their defense is not amazing.
Yeah.
Their fullbacks are cooked, and they've got one striker completely, not at the races at the moment. Someone's got to tell him he's not on strike anymore, and he's got to start playing.
Yep.
Mate, we play them in 3 weeks. I guarantee they'll find form.
No.
That's it. We give anyone one form, come to Villa.
Next game, Newcastle and Forest.
Jesus.
Look, first half, if you're watching the game, just skip over the first half. You didn't miss anything. That was two teams that looked like they were a little bit cagey and tired from Europe. There wasn't any energy, and I was a little bit, a bit worried. As Rick said, the longer it goes on at Newcastle 0-0, you fear that there could be a smash and grab here, the opposition score. But whatever Eddie Howe said at halftime, all the energy came back into the team. We looked a completely different team in the second half. Tonali, Bruno started controlling the game. Bruno scored a really good goal. And then Walter Mata started coming into it. He missed a chance, like it just fell to him. He cracked it off the bar. And then Bruno again, got a penalty, and then probably one of the best penalties I've seen in a long time. Walter Mata just picked up the ball, gave it.
Best penalty in a long time.
Jesus.
The guy toe bash to the top left corner.
Did you toe bash? That was
it was like a miss kick. Look at miss kick.
Get this guy so much like
he sliced it.
He tried to do the Bruno Fernandes jump. It just looked awkward.
You know what's funny? That first goal was on the screen. I was watching Sky Sports, and that first goal, Dermot, what's his name? The ref, the shaved head fella. I forgot his name. Dermot Gallagher. Is that his name?
Yeah.
They were reviewing that role. And they're like, look at. Oh, this is not unusual for Bruno to throw an elbow. It literally showed Bruno do that to Elliot Anderson or whoever he took it off, and he went forward. He cracked it.
Gives right.
Yeah, it was someone else, and they go, look, we could have called it either way, but against the run of play, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that they collided. And you know what? Out of everyone else, I wouldn't have batted an eye, but I know Bruno's not the most innocent person in this planet. He doesn't mind the odd shove.
Yeah, he doesn't mind the odd shove, but that incident was not like I'll be objective. Watch it 100 times. He took the ball off him, and then Gibbs White just did a Dancing for the Stars dive.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, mate, you for real here? It looked worse because of what happened. And then, look, it was a good goal. Man, Sells had a really good game, but I thought he should have saved that. He should have saved that on Bruno.
Nah, that was a good shot.
Chuck, if that was the other way around, you said Gabriel punched the shit out of Nick Walter Mart last week.
No, he hit him in the... Well, that's... Jay.
That's not a punch.
Jay. If you put any hand on a player's face, and that player goes down, and the referee has a look, you're getting sent off. That's
Chuck,
football. I don't agree with that because
if you send a screenshot in motion, it looks worse than the actual video.
Chuck, that Voldemort double-handed the bloke on the header too. They didn't call that. He literally pushed him down.
Gabriel went down. Gabriel just looked behind him and saw a tower.
No,
and
you could
see
he
was out of position. Oh my! Now it's two hands.
Look,
Gabriel hit the deck. He hit the deck. Honestly, as I said last week, I thought it was a fire drill. The guy just went down and then he rolled, and the whole Arsenal team ran to the ref because that's what they do, right?
You could have gone either way that one. Because they're calling everything now,
dude. Gabriel's doing slide tackling like this with hands up in the air, stopping crosses like he's a second goalkeeper.
Bruno did that as well. You're not going to call that? Take your glasses off. Come on.
Jeez.
Anyways, it was a good win for Newcastle. I think they were the better team by a long shot.
Forest we had an XG of about 3. You know what I mean? And Forest had an XG of 3.4.
You had a penalty and a screamer.
But that helps, right? You got to do it. You know what happened? Take him.
Guess who was the worst player on the pitch? Let Chuck answer this.
Alanga was very bad. He was very bad. I honestly, he was not good.
Guess what happened when he came off?
As soon as he came off. And what's his name? Jacob Murphy came on. It started looking very different. The whole team started looking very different.
Murphy's been the best player all season. Him and Voldemort.
He's good.
Why is he not starting? You got to start him.
You know what, Carragher? I think it was Carragher. He goes, "What have Newcastle done? He signed out Alanga for 55. He keeps getting subbed off for Murphy."
Yeah. No, but he's making all these subs because they played in Europe. So he named an unchanged team.
Murphy
the biggest challenge we've got is that we've got Lewis Hall has done his hammy. He's out. Livramento's out. So
this best penalty he's ever seen. That kills me.
Dude, it was one of the best penalties he's seen.
Have you seen better than a Panenka?
The Premier League channel said the same thing. The Premier League channel said, "Is this one of the best?" No, EPL.com. Anyway, dude, he hit it into the top corner. Like, how much better can you get? It was a hitting top corner.
Miss kick. You know what? I'll give it to you. The thing is, when I saw Forest's lineup when they played that against Burns and Trippier, I thought these guys are mangled. Like, how can you not go put pace against those players there? But I don't know. For me, Ange has just got everything wrong so far to date.
He has.
And you guys took advantage of the second half, and you're good for the win.
He went for a 3-4-3, and
he never plays that.
He had Gibbs White basically on the right wing.
Yeah,
and it's like
he's more central. Needs to go in the middle.
You can see our biggest weak link is Dan Burn, man. Like, go and murder the guy. Like, go behind him. He does not want to turn around and run backwards, and you could put us under so much pressure. Yeah, like
get him on the wing.
That's the real problem that we've
got. What else? Sells
they've got.
Sells played really good. Sells played really good.
He did well.
They got a bit lucky too. Walter Mata probably should have scored when he flicked it in. Yeah, he cracked it off the crossbar, but that literally was like an instinctive shot. And then he pulled off 2 really good saves in quick succession, and then he copped a screamer and best. We've completed 5 clean sheets in 7 games, and you've
played 9 people at the back.
Who'd you verse by, Shark?
They played. Listen,
what do you mean?
Forest
we've only conceded against Liverpool and Arsenal. That's it.
Chuck, against Leeds, you had 9 at the back. Against Bournemouth, you had. I think Eddie Howe stepped on the pitch at the back. That's what I'm saying. You can hide all that you want. That's fine.
Hey, it's really good. But Chow, look, in terms of summer signings, Chow and Waltermard look really good. I'm very happy with them. Alanga, a lot of, needs improvement, mate. A lot of improvement.
Mate. He needs to be sold. I told you at the start. Alanga's the type, and I've been watching him for a while. He'll go for a purple patch, and you tell me these guys are coming of Maradona.
No. The thing is,
20 seasons, 2 seasons.
He's got no bad product.
That's a lot, right? But the thing is, it was a summer of wingers, right? You had Semenyo, who was on the block for a lot of money, Madueke, Kudos, and Alanga. 3 of them moved. 1 didn't. Out of the 4, you'd say Semenyo is clearly the best, right? Yeah. Secondly, you could probably make an argument Madueke looked the second best until he got injured. Yeah. Then you go Kudos. Then you'd say a huge gap, and then you'd go Alanga. Yeah. But they were all in the same price range, apart from Semenyo, right? Who didn't get sold. So, look, that was an Eddie Howe signing. You can tell the Eddie Howe signings, right? Elanga was Eddie Howe, Waltermard and Chow was Nixon, our main scout. Just like was Botman, Tonali, Bruno. That's all Nixon. Gordon, Byrne, Livramento, Elanga. These are all Barnes. This is Howe signing. So between the 2 of them, they buy the players, and it has worked to date. But I think Eddie Howe's got to look at it and go, you know what, I'm handing the baton to this guy. Because look at the players we also missed out on. We also wanted Ekitike. That was not a Howe signing. That was a Nixon signing. So if there's anything we learned from this silly window, was let that guy pick the players, you coach, and you do the tactics.
Chuck? You guys are in a bit of. I tell you what. The thing that's also worried me is both your wing backs are gone for a while. So Liveramento's gone for a couple of months. Yeah. Paul, I don't know if he's got a leg. I don't know what's happened to him. So against Trippier and Burns now.
He picked a hammy. Yeah.
Trippier and Burns with Kraft. I don't know. I think teams.
There's no depth there, man. We got problems at fullback, and we got a problem on the wing because the wingers aren't doing anything. Central defense is doing well. The central midfield is playing okay. And Walter Mata, he's kept his end of the bargain. Like, we're not creating a lot of chances for the guy, but he's finding ways to score goals, which is the exact opposite of what's going on at Gyökeres with Arsenal.
Right, he scored a penalty. He scored a penalty. What's the difference?
But your guy scored a penalty too, and you're claiming 3 goals.
But they're the same. 1 penalty, 2 goals. You got the same thing as him.
Look, I think anybody more lively than Walter Mata. Way more livelier than Walter Mata. He's actually running the channels, creating havoc. He's just not scoring.
He looks like anyway,
these guys just doing
I would rather have Walter Mata than Gyökeres.
Jesus Christ! This guy scores the best penalty of all time. He's the best striker now.
It's a very good penalty.
The underrated part of Gyökeres is he doesn't score, but you watch his gameplay. He runs the channels. He muscles. He brings other team in.
He's a striker. He has to score goals.
But Chuck, if you look at everything else Walter Mata's done,
he's running down the channels. He's running down here. Amazing. He's playing in a team with 70% possession. He's got about 5 creative attacking midfielders behind him. No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about Gyökeres.
That's what I'm saying, they're winning.
I told you before he came into the Premier League, I said there's 2 teams in Portugal, maybe 3, asterisks. The other 16, 17, garbage, absolute garbage. That's the 6th best league in Europe. So I don't look at those numbers because I've seen too many strikers come from Portuguese league. They come to the Premier League and just this.
You're judging.
They're lost. They're completely lost.
I get it. You're judging him on goals scored. I'm with you there, but he does a lot more than that. Yeah, no.
He's workman-like.
He's
but they're on par. They're on par. They've both scored 2 open play.
Look, if you want to look at it this way,
and a penalty.
I'll be honest. Waltermart looked okay, but
Waltermart's both his goals are headers, bro.
Waltermart, look,
he's not allowed to score with his head.
No, he has. He's too.
Yeah, but Gyökeres, one of his goals, he dribbled fucking around 3 or 4 guys, bro. Waltermart hasn't done that.
Leeds. At home versus Leeds.
It's very hard to say. It's very hard to
teams has he scored against? Waltermart scored against Arsenal, apparently the best defense in the comp.
Yeah, mad header, bro.
Arsenal. Who have you got? As I said,
he pushed Gabriel. That's why, bro.
Yeah, he pushed.
Wrestling.
Jay, anyways, you can't
let this guy score against a big team. I'm not interested in teams in the bottom 5. Let him score against a big team.
Okay,
He just sliced the pen against Forest, and then he got a header against Wolves. That's 2 shit teams.
Sliced.
Bro, did you see it? He toe bashed on the left.
Look, anyway.
That was a big toe bash.
All I said, toe bash. Okay.
Get him on the podcast.
You haven't played football. You haven't played football before. As I said, it was one of the better penalties I've seen in a long time. I didn't say it's the best penalty of all time.
God.
Is there anything that Newcastle has done that hasn't been good, Chuck? Everything's fucking top notch.
If you guys won't admit a guy picking the ball up and smacking it into the top corner is a good penalty, it's not one of those ones that just...
Chuck, you didn't even have the bar.
How's Watkins' last penalty look like? What was that?
He's not a good penalty taker.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to discredit because your guy can't take a penalty.
No, I'll give you credit for the Bruno goal. That was a great smack. But the miss kick, I don't know about the miss kick.
Miss kick. Okay.
Look, I saw him staring right. It went left. So even he fucking confused himself. Anyway. You're good for the win.
We needed 3 points. We took it. It wasn't the greatest performance in the world.
This is the greatest penalty. All right, let's go next game.
It was a good penalty. Yeah.
Let's go next game.
Oh my god.
What was the next game? It was
Aston Villa Burnley. Let's hear this.
I'm not going to claim world record penalties or anything here, but I'm going to say on record for the first 10 minutes, Jay's prediction almost came right. They peppered us a few times. We looked a bit shaky at the start. They went beyond the line.
I told you, Burnley's the first 10 minutes.
No, that's okay. That's fine. They put the ball over the top a few times. We're offside. They put our backs under pressure. But after that, we controlled the game pretty well. Up until Matty Cash's misguided header, which landed in the bloke slapped and got a corner. And they scored after that. But
that's right. Yeah.
Who else is it? Matty Cash. Who else?
Man.
Yeah.
Anyways, it wasn't. Look, to be honest, the team's slowly starting to click. Watkins is the only person that doesn't look like he's. Well, Malin was running the channels well. Kamara played really well. Morgan started showing a bit more life like he did last year. Still not himself, but better than the start he had. Watkins is just way off the pace. He shouldn't have been played. I wouldn't have started
What's going on with him? Honestly, this is too much.
I
can't believe what I'm watching.
Did he get dropped?
He went down the tunnel. He got subbed, went down the tunnel.
Wow.
And he came back in his tracksuit, and he's like...
Did he get dropped for England? With England?
No, he's with the squad.
No, sorry, Grealish got dropped. Or he didn't get selected.
Grealish should have got selected.
Been picked. Yeah, Grealish has been picked.
Yeah. So... all in all, it wasn't. Look, I wouldn't call it an easy game. No, there's no easy games in EPL, but it was one of the better games we've played this year. So I was pretty happy with it.
We should have XG of 1 at home. XG of 1.
Yeah, but a lot of it
against Burnley.
Against Burnley.
A lot of it doesn't tell the story because there was
a lot of chances. Story. Jesus.
No, there was a lot of chances we didn't put away.
Caveats. What do you mean? I saw big chances created. Aston Villa 1, Burnley 1. Big chances created.
Come on, dude.
A lot of chances we didn't miss.
There was a one-on-one with Morgan and the keeper.
Corners 6 Villa, corners 4 Burnley. This is a pretty close game.
No, not even close. Anyone that watches it would have seen.
This is a pretty close game. Yeah, but Rick, what's this team? What's this team? They got Foster up top. Anthony Florentino sounds like a
you of all people should not be talking about teams. You play a team that's
Chuana, Laurent, Twanzebe, Esteve. What is he? He's like the second highest goal scorer for City. That guy. Esteve at the back. He hit 2 own goals versus them last couple of weeks ago. Yeah. After Holland, I think Esteve is the next highest scorer.
To be honest,
this is what you got in Hartman. I mean, what is this? Hartman.
You were at home to Forest.
That's embarrassing. That's pretty embarrassing, man. Honestly, I hit Villa plus 3 goals for this, and it's I was shocked to see 2-1.
Oh, come on,
Rick. When did Onana come on as well? He came on the last minute too. He was subbed on in the 90th minute, bro.
He's injured. Just came back from injury this time.
90th minute, bro.
Yeah.
No, but you know why? It was 2-1, and the game was still in. No, it wasn't safe.
It was
2-1.
Safe. Yeah.
It was 2-1, man. These guys were Matty Cash. You know,
no, Matty Cash came off.
Oh, did he? Okay, 84th. Yeah.
He was that bad. He subbed him off. But look, overall,
but what happened to Harvey Elliott? This is a game you play Harvey Elliott. This is where you get the new signings going. Evan Gusand, what did he do? 67th minute. He comes on. Burnley score.
Okay. He did okay. He did okay.
No, I know it's not his fault, but what I'm saying is,
it was. To be honest, that was a 3 or 4 goal scoreline. To be honest, if I'm being honest with you, we should have scored a few more. We just didn't put them away.
3 or 4 goal scoreline. You had extra of 1.
No, but I'm just saying. The lead up play was pretty
this
good.
This guy, Hail Mary's from halfway. This guy's counting.
Right, you're claiming slices are the best pens in the world.
Should have scored that half.
Nah. The build-up play is much better. The first goal that we took, the Kamara through ball, was beautiful. I got to admit, that was a great goal. That Marlon hit it. That was a top goal. We're not doing corners with slices. We actually we're playing through teams over here. But I can't say that because this is a national TV. But anyways, I think it was a comfortable win. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. Nothing to brag about.
A comfortable win.
Yeah.
What do you mean comfortable? You were doing these ones in this 80th minute. 2-1.
We
didn't feel comfy.
Bogart.
You're comfortable win. You've got Cash doing headers to the striker.
Nah, that was just stupid. Otherwise, it's a 2-0, 3-0 win. I'm telling you, it's a 2-3-0 win. Well, there was no problems. I'm telling Bogart played really well. He's given us another selection headache. I really like the kid. I wrote him off last year, but this year's come on.
You did write him off. I always said, why doesn't he get a bit more game
last
time?
year was a mess. This year he's really boosted. So him.
Who would you rather play, Bogart or Onana?
Onana, any day of the week.
Really?
Yeah, big time. Big difference.
Why did he play?
Big difference.
Onana for corners, attacking and defensive, he's awesome because he just heads everything away. I'll give him that much. Bogart's work rate's probably higher than Onana.
So what is he, a set piece king?
No, but
should be Arsenal.
He's 2 meters tall. You got to use that. It shields
he's
out.
6'5". He's big. He's a big boy.
You got to use him. Whereas Bogart's still young. He'll make the odd bad pass. He's got a bit of exuberance about him, so I like him.
Give us a summary on Evan Gusand. He's played a lot of games already, man. I haven't seen much.
I think he's playing.
Tell me.
He's struggling.
That's a £30 million signing. He's played 9 games, no goals, no assists.
Yeah, I know. So he's playing on the right wing. So I don't think that's his natural position. I think he wants to play a bit more central because he keeps on drifting inside. But to his credit, defensively his work rate's really high. His work rate going forward's really high. It's just that he's getting used to the system. I think there's signs there. He's not going to be a world beater.
Do you think? Okay, so that's what I was going to say. Do you think he's like a top 6 Premier League player?
Not yet.
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
And what about Harvey Elliott? He was your main signing, Harvey Elliott, and he didn't. I
don't know. There's something weird there. It's just Emery's way of embedding new signings, and he doesn't really give him a chance straight away. But this guy's got it in for him.
What do you mean? He called him out.
McGinn's playing well, Rick.
Who?
McGinn's been playing well. That's why.
McGinn, no. But Buendia, they're a 10. McGinn's a 7.
No, but Buendia came off the bench. He didn't start. McGinn started.
McGinn was playing as number 10.
He was.
McGinn started number 10. That's my point. But that's my point. That's why Elliott's not starting, because McGinn's been playing number 10 and Buendia's coming off the bench.
First game.
So Buendia came on after 67, then he got subbed off.
Head clash. Elbow to the head.
Then Maatsen came on. So Maatsen, he went with Digny again.
I don't know why. I just don't get it.
Mate, Maatsen cannot get a game. And what about the other guy? What's his name? The winger that you signed.
Sancho.
Sancho. He didn't running the team sheet.
Sick.
Yeah. He didn't play.
He's sick of his team, bro.
Mate, we've had injuries galore. Like everyone's.
No, you haven't. Shut up.
What do you mean?
What did he say?
You haven't had. So what? Onana?
Kamara just got back. Anana's been injured.
Kamara's played like the last 4 games, bro. What do you mean just got back?
Yeah, but he's missed the first 4 games.
He didn't look. What do you mean first 4? He played against us and looked like.
Ricky's played 4 games. There's only been 6 or 7.
Jay, we've been playing Bogart and McGinn in the middle. If you haven't been paying attention, we're not Arsenal or Newcastle healthy wise. Bloody Ramsey Healthcare over here.
He's played 6 games. He's played 6 games. Kamara.
Bro, he's played the whole season.
6 games. I mean, how many more games do you want him to play?
McGinn, it's been McGinn and a Bogart in the middle. That's the challenge.
Well, McGinn's been your main guy. So
he has been. And Buendia.
Where would you be without McGinn? And where would you be without McGinn? Jeez.
Mate, we had no Tillemans either. He's one of the best mids in the game.
Tillemans, I'll give you that.
Huge loss.
He's good. How long is he out for?
Mate, he hasn't played since Palace, and even Palace he shouldn't have played. That was week 3.
What injury does he have?
Yeah, what does he have?
I think a quad muscle. I don't know, something like that. He might be out.
That is a big loss.
How long's he out for? Because he's your.
He might be back after international break.
Huh?
He might be back after international break.
Oh, that's good. So he's coming soon.
But what other injuries do you have? Where's your injury ward here? I just want to know.
So Mings is gone now. He's out for the next month.
Okay.
We've got nothing at the back. So he's out. The right back, the kid wasn't.
You had nothing to the back. You have nothing at the back to begin with. When you have full health.
No, but you got him and Torres can rotate. At least you can have some. We got nothing there now. It's just Torres.
Yeah, but you got international break the next 2 weeks. It's fine. He'll be back anyway.
Mings might be back after that. He's done his knee. I don't know how long he's out for.
Mings did his knee.
Yeah, he re-aggravated it.
In this game?
No, previous game.
No, last week.
Okay. Against was it Fulham?
Yeah, I can't remember. It was. Yeah.
But going forward, we look better with Torres, anyways. But defensively,
Torres. I'll give you that. That's a positive note. He's too slow, but you know what? He's actually in amidst this chaos at Aston Villa. He's been a lot better. It's been the Torres has been good. Obviously, Buendia has stepped up. McGinn has been it. And Bogart has found a little niche for himself. I wouldn't be playing a Nane.
And you got Malin now.
No, Konza has played really good. Konza's been A1.
He's been hit and miss this year, Rick.
Yeah, he has hit and miss.
Chuck, if you're going to rate Malik Stow, who's got 9 people ahead of him, I'm not taking Malik Stow nowhere near Konza. Like this bloke's talking about.
I've seen Villa's defense. You guys can't keep a clean sheet.
Mate, you're playing 9 at the back, and you're bragging.
Don't worry about Newcastle. 5 out of 7 clean sheets. We just need the attack to click. Don't worry.
This guy.
That's all right.
Good. Top defense. Anyways,
well, who? What's your next 3 games?
We got tough games. We haven't got easy ones.
It was a City. Wasn't it City, Tottenham, and Liverpool?
Tottenham, Liverpool, City, or something like that. No, Tottenham, Liverpool. No, Tottenham.
That's what I said.
Tottenham at Tottenham.
Away. Yeah.
I reckon you can get a draw there.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I want these games.
They're not amazing. They're not amazing. They're a good time to play them. I don't think they're great at the moment.
They're not. By international break, you don't know when you get after that. Everyone could be sluggish.
Rick, you're at Tottenham and Anfield the next 2 out of the 3 games, and then Man City are home.
I want to see where we are. That's good.
See where you are.
But you have injuries, like you said.
I think we know where you are, man. You're a mid-table team.
No Tillemans.
Mate, we're on 9 points. You guys have spent 260 mil.
It's a false table.
Jay,
you guys are not a ninth. You're not a mid-table team.
Where's Newcastle? Tell me. Where's Newcastle?
That's okay.
No. Let's just go.
I think Newcastle's better than Villa, and that's what I'll say. Newcastle's better than Villa. I don't think that's even up for debate.
Chuck, that's your world. No one thinks that, but you.
That's
and
okay.
Mouth the Tyne.
That's okay.
Mouth the Tyne.
Geordie Josh. What about?
Oh my God, these blokes. Jay, you got to see some of this crap that these guys post. Like
bro, we've lost 3 games. Liverpool, Arsenal, Barcelona. That's all we've lost to.
Yeah, you've been demolished in 2 of them.
What do you mean demolished? Who demolished us in 2?
Arsenal wiped the floor with you.
Arsenal
absolutely wiped the floor.
You should have won, but the reality is,
you look like clowns.
The reality is, we nearly won 10 minutes away from winning.
Chuck, anyway. You've had a poor performance against Wolves. Leeds nearly got you. That's 2, and Bournemouth should have beat you. That's 3 games you skinned. You can't be claiming
skinned.
Jay, come on.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Been a little bit lucky.
Very lucky. No injuries.
Lucky or unlucky, whichever way you want to look at it.
But I did say Newcastle defensively, I'm more worried about they're better defense than Villa, hands down.
Yeah, it's going forward. 5 clean sheets out of 7.
Going forward, they're not that great. But neither you guys either.
Exactly.
Have you seen these guys got 1 guy scoring. They've got Voltemade. Their wingers are doing
You've
nothing.
got no one scoring. You've got McGinn scoring.
McGinn,
Buendia, Marlon just scored.
Marlon. Come on.
Marlon just
come on.
Nah.
Look at these. They got Alanga, Murphy. Murphy should be playing for Norwich, mind you, putting crosses in. Barnes, and Gordon. The guys got more red cards than goals since February. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, but Rick, you've kept your 2 best players, Rick, and they're not playing well.
And we're 9 points. These guys are
but 9 points in 7 games.
They've got Wissa missing, that's it.
9. That's 9 out of 21, bro. What's wrong with you?
It's okay to talk when you've dropped 400 mil and no sales. That's easy to talk, bro. Trust me. I would love to do that too.
But who told you to give weekly wages 150k upwards?
But no one did. But who told you to sell players?
But how much is Danny on? How much is Danny on?
Probably 100.
But for him, who's got to sign that?
What do you mean?
Who's what's happened to this guy?
I just keep arguing. It's good.
No, but I'm just saying, who's paying for Deeney, bro? Who's paying for that?
What do you mean? Who's paying for that?
How much is cash on? 100?
Bro, you got a massive wage bill.
Your bill is huge.
But Jay, you haven't lost anyone. You've just bought, and 5 years of garbage, and now everyone's talking about how good you are.
Bro,
you want to be a hero and talk now?
No, hell. Right, so you sold all these mad players. You sold all these mad assets. So what's happened? Why can't you keep up if you sold all these mad assets?
What are you talking about? You got to replace them. How's that sustainable?
Jay,
no. Why do you have restrictions? Why do you have restrictions for?
Because our revenue's not as high as yours.
No, they've mismanaged their wages.
It's your wage bill.
Yeah.
But Jay, with those players we lost, we could be way up the table. The way we lost some good players, man. Durant would have got 20. Would have got 20 goals, that bloke. He'd be more goals than Gyökeres and Voldemort. You know that.
Oh, come on. He's a good player, all right. But fucking Saudi saved you there, bro.
Okay.
Saudis have saved you a lot.
They saved you big time.
Yeah, okay. But we still lost him. We have to get Rashford to replace him. We can't sign Rashford again.
But that's your wage bill.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We're working with one hand behind our back. That's the problem we've got now.
Yeah, but this is what I was saying before, Rick, and you attacked me. I think you're going to be in this situation for a while. And that's why I think your ceiling is capped. You don't have an unlimited runway to keep going. You've got a good director of football, but you're going to need to sell Rodgers to get about 80 million, which is probably going to turn into 65 after you've paid Forrest. And you're going to need to do deals like that. Get rid of really good players to go out and buy 2 players and hope something hits. That's not a recipe for you pushing top 4. That's very hard, you know? Whereas Arsenal are on the other end of the spectrum, they can just keep blowing cash. Newcastle are closer to Arsenal. We're going to have money to spend.
Here we go.
No.
Bro, you're right next to
spend. Chuck, you are that close to, from a PSR perspective, you're going to be hitting the balls very soon. And on top of that, your transfer business has been on par with Burnley. It hasn't even been that good. So if you want to drop 260 mil, I'm backing you to drop 260 mil again gladly.
This was a really bad window because we lost all our targets. We had to scramble. You look at our first choice of targets. We didn't get who we wanted. We had to go to we had to go to the C list. It wasn't an easy window for us.
Chuck, when you're going into the Ferrari store with $10 in your pocket, what do you expect?
What do you mean?
You're not going to win. You're
competing with wages. We can't compete in wages, right? That's a problem. So that comes back to what I'm saying with Arsenal. Newcastle can't afford to pay the wages because we're going to get hammered with PSR. But our wage bill after all these signings is less than yours.
Nah, yours has gone up. It's gone up now.
It's gone up, but yours is higher.
Nah, we've gone down.
Oh my God!
You came from up here. Europa's 80%.
You were up here at 90. We were at 70. So we've gone up to 75 or whatever 75.
It is. It's plus 80 yours. We're down now. Chuck, Rick, we had to. Europa wouldn't let us play. That's how I know.
I know you would come back, but you're still high. If you go to the Capology and look at the teams, you're still higher than us.
Chuck, we would not be able to play Europa if we were that high. They've banned us. You have to be at 80% to play. That's where we're at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you're about 75 and we're like 74. We're still below you.
You're 74 and a half. We're 75.
No, well, we're very close. We're very close. And you still need to give contracts out. Rodgers is not going to hang around on 70K. You need to give that guy a double pay rise, if not more.
I'm telling you, Watkins is gone. Martinez is gone. They're big earners.
What are you going to get? What are you going to get for Watkins, man? He's going to turn 30 soon. Who's going to touch him?
Someone will buy him for 35 mil. You think no one's going to buy him?
What striker are you going to get for 30 mil? Gusand?
No, but mate,
that's what I'm trying to say.
We're not going to go shopping with Forrest and buy a Langer. I can tell you that much.
Okay, that's fine. Forget a Langer. You went out and bought a Nana for the same price, and you know what I think of him. But my point is, you're going to see how hard it is to buy players because it's so expensive. The market is inflated.
But you are shopping in the EPL, Chuck. You are shopping in a shop that you shouldn't be shopping in. That's your problem, and you're running with that, not realizing how silly that move is. None of those targets came through, so it's just proven my point. So what I'm saying is you're not shopping where you should be shopping.
You think João Pedro is not a realistic target?
What?
You think Ekitike to go for Ekitike?
Yeah, but how can you compare with Chelsea? Chelsea buy everyone.
Exactly.
Chelsea got money.
They can spend. They can offer big wages
is one of the best strikers in the EPL. Newcastle after him. Who's Newcastle?
Yeah, but he wasn't the best at the time, Rick.
But Rick,
come on.
Liverpool gave us an ultimatum. Everyone knows this. I don't need to tell you. Liverpool came to us and said, "Give us Isak, and we'll let you go for Ekitike." We tried to be staunch and said we want them both. We don't want to sell Isak. We did not want to sell Isak. We didn't know this guy was going to chuck a tantrum. If we knew that, we would have said, all right, you take
my mother,
we'll take Ekitike.
I did not hear that story. I heard the opposite story, and I run with that.
Story?
No, because that's your UNFC town on the river.
You didn't hear that Liverpool wanted Isak.
Liverpool wanted Isak from the get-go.
Yes. They did not want Ekitike from the get-go. In hindsight, they wanted him after we came in, and they weren't 100% sure they were going to get him off us because we were staunch, but we didn't bank on Isak going down tools. Screw these guys.
Well, you thought I'm not playing. So you really thought you had both of them playing for Newcastle. That's how crazy this is. You really thought Isak and Ekitike were playing together.
Rick, we needed another striker.
Chuck, you're missing the point. You are not even.
We've got 2 strikers now. We've got 2 strikers now.
Yeah, but they're like the next level down.
Okay, so we're not allowed to have strikers. Okay.
No, good. But you're going to the top of. You're kind of talking like you're Liverpool going for titles. Like that's the silly part.
But Rick, we've got a good team. If we signed a few good players in our first choice targets, we could have been an established top 4 team.
Why hasn't no one come your way? Why has not one player come your way?
Because of wages. We come back to PSR. We can offer 150, 160, and Liverpool's going to offer Ekitike 275.
Chuck, there's a list that long you missed out on.
Who's going to go for him?
There's a list that long you missed out on. That long.
Go name them. Name them. One by one, go name them. What happened in Mbeumo? What happened? In Mbeumo 250, we offered 150.
But where did he go for him for? That's silly.
You think Newcastle shouldn't go for a Brian Mbeumo at Brentford?
Not when the whole comp's going for him. Chelsea were after him
too.
Man,
oh, okay. All right, whatever. Newcastle can't go after anyone. Fine.
No, it's just.
That's how we signed Isak. That's how we signed Tonali. That's how we signed Botman. That's how we signed Bruno Guimaraes. That's how we got good players.
Okay, you got him under the radar. That's the difference. This is in the spotlight.
Okay, everyone's under the radar. Arsenal wanted half those players that I just said.
Who did Arsenal want?
Arsenal wanted Isak. Arsenal wanted Bruno. Didn't you not want them?
Yeah, after you signed him.
No, before.
They would have got him.
Arsenal were linked with Isak for a while.
They would have got him. No chance. With no striker, you think they wouldn't have got him?
They did not want to take the punt. We did. Ekitike at 85, 90 million. There was no other team that went for him. It was only Liverpool that came in, and they gave us the ultimatum. But anyway, it is what it is.
Your biggest signing was probably Tonali from Milan. I think that's like established player.
Yeah, I agree.
They got Bruno from Lyon. Lyon wasn't let's be honest. Bruno from Lyon, he was known, but he wasn't a star. He came well. That's not a star.
What? He was never linked with Arsenal.
No, we were linked with him while he was at Newcastle.
You were linked with him while he was at Marseille. At Lyon.
Not that heavy, bro. It wasn't a heavy link.
No, it wasn't heavy, but you were linked with him. There was talks, and we snuck in very late, and we paid over for him.
What Newcastle have signed players that are here, right under the radar, not above the radar. Everyone you went through in this sim window is at the radar. That's the difference, Chuck.
Okay, so you think Isak?
You snuck in before
anyone. You think Isak and Ekitike are not comparable at Eintracht Frankfurt one season? He went for £16 million the year before. 2024, this time, last year in February or January, Eintracht Frankfurt bought him from PSG for £16 million. You think Newcastle can't go for a player 1 year? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Rick. We go for those players. That's
but Chuck, he exploded at Frankfurt.
Botman, AC Milan wanted him. They couldn't match the wages that we paid, right? But that's the dog-eat-dog world we live in. If these guys come over and they can pay the wages, these players want to go there. We can't compete.
But Chuck, every player, the previous regime you bought, you've snuck in and bought them. You weren't in a bidding war with anybody. Zero. Who are you bidding with? That's what was good business because you snuck in before they actually exploded.
Yeah.
Then they exploded with you guys. Fine. These guys you're up against. I mean, Mbeumo got 19 goals. Of course, he's going to get attention from half the league, Chuck. It's not just you in the league. Everyone's going to be after him. Pedro,
so Newcastle shouldn't make any bid.
No, they can do whatever they want. That's fine. Okay. But they're up against some heavy hitters.
But the expectation.
I wouldn't. It's your expectation levels which are way off. That's the problem. It's not you can't go for them. You can go for whatever you want. It's the fact that you should be shopping there in the first place is a worry because you're up against big hitters.